So with that, we made it to level 1-4. Now, the 4th levels are different. They're not vertical platforming levels, and in a sense, they're not really horizontal platforming levels. Think of them like the dungeons from The Legend of Zelda. That's pretty much what these things are. So throughout these rooms, you'll find a lot of enemies that you can fight. You can fight these enemies to get hearts and stuff of that nature if you want, or if you just kind of want to train up a little bit. That's pretty much what these rooms are for. Like I said, since I do want the arrow upgrades throughout the game, fighting these guys, not necessarily a bad idea. Just so I can continue to add to that counter. Okay. Now, whenever you see the pots that are above my head, those will spawn the snakes. Also, what I picked up was a map. I'll talk about the map in a little bit. But yeah, these pots pretty much spawn the snakes. But they don't spawn the snakes until you actually get rid of all of them. So if you just like leave one alive, that particular pot won't spawn anything until you leave the room. We're not going to go over here, but there is something important over here, which is a hospital. A hospital doesn't heal you, but it does remove curses, and there's one really annoying curse that you can be inflicted with, so keep that in mind if you ever get cursed. But yeah, you basically go to that room to the right and then also go up. I'm hoping that I don't have to do that because it'll cause some really annoying and needless backtracking, but if it does, I'll go back and show you what I'm talking about. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. I would like to get through here. Actually, I'm going to let these snakes spawn just so I can get over here and not have to worry about them. Now, these dungeons can be kind of confusing to get through. They really only have one path to complete. So, unless you know the path, like, all the way, you're probably going to want to use a guide to help you through this. Because kind of exploring your way there, I feel like is really, really annoying to do. You've also probably noticed these guys, these stone statues, which I could do something with. You use the mallets that we've been collecting. You use them by hitting the select button. And just to give you an idea, I'm going to use a mallet on this guy. And that'll give us one Centurion, which that'll come into play later on in the game. Actually, later on in this level, for example. But in this next room, we have probably one of the most annoying enemies in the game. We have the Eggplant Wizard. These guys can turn you into eggplants, which you do not want to happen. Because if you turn into an eggplant, you have to go all the way back to that hospital to get rid of it. As an eggplant, you can't use your bow, you can't attack. I want to say it also kind of saps your health a little bit, but I do not know that for sure. It seems like it does, because whenever I have it on, I'm like flashing non-stop, but that may just be it letting you know that you're cursed or something. Anyway, let me make sure I'm going in the right way here. I think I want to go left. Another room. More eggplant wizards. I feel like a good way to do this is if you're not feeling confident, just go out of the room and then go back in the room. Damn it! I'm an eggplant. So now that I've turned into an eggplant, I'm going to basically show you guys what you have to do if you get turned into one of these annoying things. So I talked about back over here. And it's really annoying because you have to do so much backtracking just to get rid of this. That's what I hate most about it, honestly, but you know, it's part of the game, I guess. Someone thought this was a good idea, so if we go up here, let me remove the eggplant curse. Thank you! I don't even like eggplant, so there you go. Unfortunately, I am out of potions, so I pretty much have to get through this part without dying, which is really, really annoying. But I'm also going to stop over here as well, because over here we actually have a shop. Here you can like buy a chalice if you need some health, or you can also buy a torch or a pencil. What the torches and pencils allow you to do is they allow you to see the map. So I think if you do want to figure out how to get through this, probably using a map and getting the torches would be the best way. But it's up to your discretion. I don't think they're really that necessary. I'd honestly just go to like the strategy wiki guide I've been using and kind of using that as your way to get through. But that's just my personal opinion. I can't even get the chalice either, which is kind of annoying. Let's just keep going then. Damn it. If I die, I might just cut footage to get back to where I was, honestly. Ugh. Oh man, that was close. I could also farm some hearts here and use those to get a chalice if I really don't want to do all of this again. But I'm almost feeling like since I had a potion, I might just want to start again anyway. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that. So, I'm going to see you guys back in that eggplant wizard room, so hold on. The path you need to get there is just right, up, and then left a few times. So, see you guys there. Okay, I'm back in this room again. Okay, good. I should be okay. You have to get kind of close to the guys, but you don't have to get, like, super close to the guys, which is what I think makes it kind of difficult, is you have to, like, get close, but also make sure you're avoiding the other guy's throw as well. Having two is just what makes those guys really, really annoying. Dealing with one is not really a bad thing. But let's see. I think I want to go down a few times. Yeah, now we have spikes to deal with. It's like VVVVV all over again. Not that I might... Oh, crap. I was supposed to hold left right there. Because of that, I might have to do a little bit of backtracking, which kind of sucks. Hopefully it's not too much backtracking, but I don't know. I was definitely supposed to hold left right there, though. We'll have to see where I am in relation to everything. Might have to climb up over an eggplant wizard room. I really hope that's not the case, but if I know my luck, and I usually do, that might be a thing. Okay, let me just get rid of these guys and climb back up here. Well, I can still climb up. Okay, I think I know where I am. I think that room I was just in was that room that has the hospital juncture. So I will probably have to fight those eggplants again. Which I hate, but what are you gonna do? Okay, here we go. Took a little bit of damage, but I'm not really too worried about it. It was nice that they gave me a full health refill, though, for dying. I honestly was not expecting that. But hey, maybe the game just felt like being nice for once, which I don't have a problem with. Okay, so I need to hold left when I go down this ladder, and stay as left of the ladder as possible. Okay, there we go. Now we're back on track. We're back on track in a very, very good way. I'm not really even worried about taking damage right now, because if we keep going down, as we'll discover, to the left right here, we have a healing spring, where if you stay in the healing spring, your health will be refilled. This is actually really, really nice because we are very, very close to the boss, actually. So having that's nice. You know what? I'm not gonna refill that little health I lost. Because the boss is actually pretty easy from what I remember. The only thing is, I wonder... There's one thing I wonder right now. If there's more eggplants on the way. Which I know there are. I just really hope there aren't. I really, really hope there aren't. Yep, there are. Oh, come on! I escaped the... Hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. Got past that. Now I just gotta get past another one of these rooms. Again, I know I have low health, but I'm not worried. Wait, did I use one of my potions? I don't think I did. Okay. I believe the boss is just to the right of where I am. Yep, here's the first boss. Twin Bellows. Where basically you can get him stuck. You just kind of have to maneuver around him a little bit, and if you just keep firing at him at a certain point, he'll just get stuck and he won't be able to move. You also probably saw the little angels flying around. Those were the Centaurians I talked about earlier. I rescued them from the rocks. If you rescue them, they will actually help you through that stage, or through that boss fight. Unfortunately, though, I don't feel like they really do that much, and they don't really help you as much as they could. So, didn't really worry about rescuing a whole lot of those. I think they're really only helpful for one boss, and that's like the final boss where they'll actually be useful, at least in my opinion. I guess they're also pretty good for the second boss too, but I don't know. They end up dying more than actually helping, which is kind of the thing. But yeah, we have made it, guys, to level, or world 2 now, so there are more things we can do. Oh, there was a shop there. Oops. Do I want to go ahead and get another health potion, or should I save my money? I'm going to go ahead and get another health potion. I feel like in World 2 and like World 3, you'll be able to pick up stuff a lot easier. And you also may have noticed the 2 little diamonds that are flowing around me. That is actually the item I got from the trial that I did in World 1-3. Basically, it gave me some shields that if enemies hit them, they will die. So, very, very helpful item. Very, very helpful item. In fact, you can just use this right now and farm some of these enemies and just let them die on your shield without actually having to do anything. Just be careful, because even though it may seem like you're invincible, you're not. So, you can still get hit if you don't let the little crystal things actually attack the enemy, basically. So we're going to use this health pool, and as you can see, I also got another part of my life bar, too. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe you don't get the health increasements from the arrow upgrades. I think you just get them after every few levels. Which is good. Having a health upgrade is very, very nice. Especially in this frickin' game. But yeah, notice how we're not doing vertical platforming anymore. I know it may have sounded like I was trying to say earlier that this is a vertical platformer. It's a vertical platformer in most cases. In other cases, it's a regular horizontal platformer. And this is the case where World 2 is basically horizontal platforming like Mario. Like all the other games we're used to, so I am very okay with that, because we're actually back in my roots again. And I just feel like it's easier for Pit to control, because you don't have to worry about like falling off the screen that you already climbed up. That's one of my biggest annoyances with early platforming games, how once you advance to a certain point, you can't go back. Well, that was, you know, that wasn't a thing. They changed that in Mario and Mario 3, thank God. But in Mario 1, like, you couldn't advance past where you were on the screen, which I thought was really, really annoying. Didn't make the game impossible by any means, but, you know, it was definitely an annoying aspect of the game. Especially when you start with Super Mario World and you kind of know that in that game you can go back through the stage if you need to. But yeah, you also see enemy recolors too, of enemies you've seen throughout the game. Or not really recolors, but I mean, these obviously look different, but they perform pretty much the same function as many other enemies that we've seen. That's essentially what I'm talking about there. I can't buy anything. There is actually an item you can get in the game, a credit card, which, if you don't have enough money to buy items at the black market, you can use the credit card to buy an item, and if you don't have enough for it, you'll basically be billed for it later. So as you get hearts throughout the level, it'll subtract off of that until you've paid for the full item. So that's kind of cool. I kind of like that item. I don't think I'll ever be in a case where I'd need to use one, but still, it's nice. Okay, so now that we're in World 2, the treasure rooms have changed, actually. They've changed a little bit. Now we want to destroy this one. And then these two over here. So in this case, we have one mallet, so the item we want to hit last is this one, the one below the first pot we broke. So let's destroy all these other ones first. Also, do not touch any items until you've broken all the pots. Otherwise, they'll take away the pots and you can't break any more or get any more items. So just be careful about that. And we actually have our first feather now, too. So hooray, hooray for that. Okay. I believe if we go back over this way, despite going up, we can actually get this chalice here, so hooray for having our health refilled. And it's actually kind of funny, because when I was looking at the guide to help me through this game the first time, it said you couldn't get that door and the chalice, which I proved to be false. If you are smart about it, you won't actually miss out on the chalice. Oh, maybe it's this door you can't get to. Oh, that's probably it. Maybe that's what the game was talking about. Ooh, I really hope there wasn't anything important in there. I really hope there wasn't, because I would have liked to have gotten what's in there. As long as it wasn't like an endurance training room or anything. Oh, it could have been an arrow upgrade, actually. Let's get another potion. Really, I don't feel like you'll need the feathers or the other items that much. I feel like potions are the way to go, just because you don't want to run into a bad luck situation and lose all of your health, especially when we get to the final level of the game. The final level of the game isn't hard by any means, but you can take a lot of hits without realizing. Which is why I'd personally recommend to stock up for that instance only, if anything. Okay, come on. Yeah, I wanted that. What do we have here? Can you endure? Okay, good. I didn't miss this. Honestly, if it's an arrow upgrade, as much as I would like the arrow upgrades, there are limited rooms of these, like even more so than the endurances. So, alright, I mean, these are more... The arrow rooms are more plentiful than these rooms, so I feel like these rooms are more important to get. At least in my opinion. Okay, so... I hate fighting these things, though. Well done, Pit. Take your pick. And yeah, even though it has this item again, don't get it, you already have it. I'm actually going to go for the bow here, because the bow will allow us to shoot the entire screen. But remember, it won't activate until we get a healing pool, so keep that in mind. I also think we want to be careful. Maybe that's the next level, but there are enemies that can steal our special items and put them in the black market. Which is why that I have mentioned that there is a case where we can buy those items, but only after they've been stolen first, and obviously we do not want that to happen. What do we got? Glad you came, Pits. Here, take... Oh, okay, cool. Got another arrow upgrade. Awesome. I want to say there's one more. Maybe there's two more, but regardless, I love that we have this, because now we're even more powerful. So now, if we wanted to, we could just kind of spam this for a while, spam the enemies here. I think we can, maybe we can't. Yeah, maybe we can't. Okay, well, whatever.